Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, come in again, you're very welcome. I trust you enjoyed my last video on Australian duo Globos. And through our cover of this song, The Beat Goes On, we looked at that very thing, the fact that no matter what we're doing, life just seems to keep going. So I trust you're making each day count. We're going from there to Gloria Maria Milagrosa Figueroa Garcia today. Was born in 1957 in Havana, Cuba. Singer, songwriter, actress, very good dancer, just a good all-round performer. This girl, that's what we're talking about, Gloria Estefan. And by the way, this is video number 400. So who would have thought from May 2020 to now, we've actually done 400 of these videos, but there we go. So thank you for hanging around today, and what a better way to celebrate the 400th video than this girl today. She obviously from Cuba actually enabled the Latin American beat to well and truly get into the United States. In fact, it was her that paved the way to many after her, including Ricky Martin and Shakira and a few others, to actually realise that, hey, we've got something to offer with this bit of beat that we've got. We're going to teach the world to party a little bit, and this is well and truly what the Gloria Estefan has done. It was around 1970 actually. She'd been in a few bands before that. She met Emilio, and together they formed the Miami Sound Machine. And certainly through the 70s and 80s, there wasn't much bigger than these guys, that is for sure. You know, I remember seeing Gloria in concert. And in fact, this was after a critical accident in March 1990, which ruptured her cervical vertebrae, and she nearly died. But to see her come back in 1991 and see her in concert as I did, and to see how well she could move and all the rest of it, it's a real credit to her that she has actually been able to keep going. The 70s and 80s, Miami Sound Machine, there was nothing bigger than these guys in the US. These guys had a worldwide following. And when you think about Gloria Estefan, the song you think about is Conga. This came off the Primitive Love album in 1995. Now, what I've been doing of late, we've got a live version and an official version in the description below of this song. This is regarded as a signature song. And, you know, this is Gloria in her absolute best, her stunning vocals that she's got. The fact she's a really good looking girl, this one as well, that kind of helps. And to be supported by so many guys on stage. Obviously, percussion is a massive part of Cuba and the Latin American feel. And she absolutely brings all of that together with brass and pretty incredible piano and keyboards and all the rest of it. It's such an absolutely compelling performance when you see this girl on stage. She had been captivated the whole night, and absolutely got me mesmerised with the performance. We then got Rhythm Is Gonna Get You. It's really going to get you. Let It Loose, 1987. It's a live version from 1988. Now, I think I was thinking about Gloria. I was thinking to think of another song I was going to do today, but I think I just need to focus on this Cuban beat for a second. You know, what do they say? Dance as if nobody's watching. Well, you know, I look at that saying and think, right, dancing. That's an interesting concept. And the thing is, what is it about dancing that's so freaky? You just get up on the dance floor and just do a couple of steps, a bit of bopping, and there you go. People aren't really looking at you, let's face it. But, you know, dancing is just one of these things. You can't dance until you let go. And when you let go, you really discover what your body is all about. But, you know, if you think about it too much, it becomes a bit of a thing. And so, you know, the rhythm isn't going to get us. But Gloria will be saying, hey, get on your feet, people. The rhythm is going to get you. It doesn't matter how much you try to hide it, how much you're going to fight it. The rhythm is going to get you at some stage. And certainly Conga, same deal there. And that is, you know, we will get you up on your feet no matter what we do. I remember going to see another guy, Exodus, I did him a little while ago. He's from Uganda, and he didn't take no for an answer, this guy. He would actually get you to get up and dance along with him. I remember going to a Serbian wedding reception where the dance happens pretty well from the start. The whole circle linking arm things that you do. You can't sit down. You're just not allowed to. I think there's something good about just knowing that you're part of something together as opposed to trying to get up there on your own. And of course, when you're up there, you really do actually find yourself having a really, really good time and enjoying yourself because, you know, you're just letting loose a bit. I know for me, I don't let loose enough. And sometimes I wish, you know, I didn't think about things quite so much and just went for the flow from time to times. But, you know, Gloria Estefan would actually say to me, "Hey, Trevor, get on your feet for the sake." But, you know, I say, you know, a lot, don't I? We get so self-conscious and we can't let ourselves go, but we can. And maybe next time I take the opportunity, I need to get up on the dance floor myself. Then if we think about ballads, we go to Here We Are. This is off the Cuts Both Ways album of 1989. Here We Are, Face to Face. You know, when you look at someone, you know, really, really look at someone, you still your mind, you still your heart, you're just looking and you're exploring and you're imagining and you're trying to understand who this person is. Here we are, face to face. Very, very confronting lyrics, these ones. It could be that you're not going through stuff so well at the moment and you're trying to have that here we are face to face moment, but you just don't know how you're going to do it. The best thing you can do is to have it. Now, if you find yourself thinking, well, I will when I'm here, but when I get home, I won't, you've got to imagine yourself having that conversation with the person while they're there. Because, you know, if you want the relationship to continue, sometimes these conversations need to be had. And so Here We Are, Face to Face is a beautiful ballad from Gloria Estefan. This is a typical 1980s ballad right here. And of course, when you add a bit of conga stuff in there, it adds a real beauty to the song. Turn the Beat Around. This is a bit of a cover, but Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me from 1994. This is the official version of that one. Just a song made for Gloria Estefan really to sing. She has just a way about her. She's a compelling force of nature with this girl. And to be able to be the front girl for the Miami Sound Machine, you've got to know what you're doing. And you've got to just get into the whole thing of what a sound machine actually is. And Gloria absolutely does that. Between 1989 and 2002, 14 studio albums, 14 compilation albums, 4 EPs, 50 solos as a recording artist, as a single soloist, and 27 with the Miami Sound Machine. They were just launching hit after hit after hit after hit in the 1980s and 70s. Estimated she sold around 75 million albums, so pretty successful in the scheme of things. Gloria has won some ASCAP Pop Awards, 4 BMI Latin Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, 3 Grammy Awards, 5 Latin Grammy Awards. She's been inducted in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She's received the honorary doctorate from the University of Miami. She's been inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame twice. And she's also been acknowledged by the Kennedy Center. And so good on you, Gloria, particularly after your setbacks. You didn't want to let the beat stop for you despite that accident. I did see you after that accident. You were absolutely amazing that night. Even more inspirational, really, knowing that you'd had to come back after that. And of course, if you do have a comeback, you can do it on a worldwide scale, which is what Gloria absolutely did. It was such a privilege to see her in Adelaide when she was here. So, what's holding you back from getting up and dancing to feel the beat? You know, turn the beat around, turn it around from sitting to standing at least, and then, take it from there. And so the links to those, how many songs we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips are in the description below. And I've also included my last video from Globos on The Beat Goes On. So if you want to recap on them, feel free. Well, if you come back for another one or this is the first time, the Live Reflections Through Music, thank you to everyone for coming back or getting here for the first time. I trust it's been encouraging for you today. Next time we're going to go onto an Adelaide band who I actually saw live, the GMF band. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.